Hey you guys, what's going on? It's your girl Trina, aka Queen Motivation, and today is definitely March 31st, which concludes my March journey. When I tell y'all the 31st day, I decided I would do a video that's a little bit longer than the short, just to go ahead and give you guys little pieces of me and pieces of the journey and what I got out of it and things of that nature. When I tell y'all, the one thing that I did learn is to embrace every emotion that I encounter, whether it's a good one, a bad one, happy, sad, whatever it is, to embrace those moments. Then I also realized that there are some people that I had to realize that they can't go with me. You know, like you got close family that you've been family with for so long and you stay connected to them because they family. You realize, hey, I have to let them go too. You have to really like deal with yourself on so many different levels. I was able to find some things about myself that I didn't like, that I don't like. Excuse me, things about myself that I want to change, but I struggle with trying to change. Also knowing, people who deal with mental health and different mental issues, it's also a struggle too, because you're trying to cope through pain. You're trying to cope through a lot of things and remain humble and happy. And then I got to a point in my life where I'm like, oh, you know what? I do so much for everybody else and I'm tired. Like, I don't want to be responsible for everybody else. I don't want to be the one that has to make sure everybody is okay all the time. Because when I make sure everybody is okay all the time, I end up not making sure I'm okay. And then I end up getting in my feelings and being emotionally exhausted and things of that nature. Fighting off addictions, like all of us have some kind of addiction, regardless of what it is. It could be drugs, it could be drinking, it could be shopping. Like, we all find something that we can get addicted to like mask over what we really feeling. So I did develop like a major shopping addiction. I'm not even gonna tell y'all no lie. I be shopping all the time. But that's, it's not really a bad addiction. It's just, I got so much stuff. I don't even know what to do with half of the stuff. I don't even know if I'm aware of half of the stuff. But at the end of the day, it brings me joy. When I get irritated, frustrated, stressed out, I'm a shop. Shop is gonna bring me that solitude that I think I'm missing. Also throughout this journey, I realized that I had pieces of me that I didn't understand, and I didn't recognize myself on so many different levels. Another thing that happened to me, y'all, is like a long time ago when I was like 9 or something years old, it was brought to my attention that the guy that I thought was my father wasn't my father. So my sister, those of you who know me personally, those of you who don't, just to give y'all a little background, my sister and my brother, they share the same father. Their father is Puerto Rican. For a long time, someone, somewhere in there, I was led to believe that my father was Puerto Rican too. But there was a part of me that didn't feel no connection to it. I'm like, hey, that's not real. That can't be true because I don't feel it. So later on down the line, around about 9 years old, an individual came into the room and said some things and let me know that I was not Puerto Rican, that my father was in fact Jamaican. I struggled with that for a long time in my life. I battled for a long time in my life because I didn't know who I was. I didn't have an identity. I didn't know my father. I don't know who my father is. And a lot of people don't understand that takes an emotional toll on you when you really don't know where you come from. Some people may act like they don't care, but deep down inside, we all struggle a little bit because we want to know something about where we come from or who we come from, or, what's the background, who we may be related to and things of that nature. So I was able to do ancestry DNA. I have connected with a few cousins on my mom's side, but I haven't really gotten to who I could be connected to on my father's side yet. So there's still more of that journey to come. But I will say that was another part of my journey that was very exciting because I was able to get closure on that, even though I already knew that I was nowhere near Puerto Rican. I know they do have a lot of dark-skinned Puerto Ricans, but I didn't feel no kind of connection. I didn't feel connected to being Puerto Rican at all. So I was grateful for that closure as well. Y'all, it's so much. Y'all don't understand. I'm so excited just to be able to talk about a lot of the things that I came to peace with in my journey. A lot of y'all don't know. Some of y'all do know. Some of y'all don't know. But I was molested at 12, and I got to get closure from that. You know, the person who did it. You know, they was able to like give me a heartfelt apology. I felt that closure. I felt that apology. It was genuine. It was pure. It was more closure. It brought more peace to me. So I'm like, y'all don't understand all the stuff that I've been dealing with, and you know, the lonely spirit and things of that nature. It has been a struggle, but I'm learning to cope with it, you know, because a lot of us, we go through what we go through and we allow it to like take control over us. So it messes us up in so many different ways. And a lot of us are still trying to find ourselves, and we're still trying to find that peace. So I was able to take the whole month of March and just dig more into myself, get to know myself more. I do have to say that there are some things towards the end of this journey that I do regret. I have some things that I wish I wouldn't even, you know, entertain. I wouldn't have entertained those. But, you know, I'm not going to make excuses for it. You know, it is what it is. What's done is done. I can't change it. I can't fix it. There's some family members that I thought I was so connected to. There's some friends that I thought I was so connected to. We're not as close and connected as I am. There's a lot of times when I felt like I was trying to make sure everybody was okay, but nobody was making sure I was okay. I was going out of my way just trying to do so much for people, but I felt like I wasn't really getting too much of that in return. But then I also realized that I do have a lot of people in my life, and I'm grateful for the people that's in my life who genuinely cares about me, who genuinely loves me and respects me and appreciate me. I was able to make some heartfelt apologies as well, because I've done some things and said some things to certain people that made them feel uncomfortable or whatever the case may have you. I was able to put some closure on that, you know, stepping outside of my comfort zone, because in my mind, sometimes I just go straight off at the mouth. Like, I don't care who is affected in the moment, because I be angry. And I have to learn that I can't do that, because I don't want people to make me feel some type of way. So therefore, I don't need to be making other people feel some type of way. So March was definitely an amazing journey for me. I appreciated every part of it. I loved it. I'm still getting to know pieces of me. I'm still getting to know some things about me. I can still work on some more things. But like I said, I got a lot of closure. I got two biggest closures that really just set it off for me for going into April. Going into April, I'm gonna do some more things. I'm gonna get some more closure. I'm just gonna do a lot more, embrace a lot more, appreciate a lot more, and just get ready for what's next. I will say the one thing that I do that I do regret, I'm gonna work on that too. I'm gonna fix that too, because I don't want that to start, you know, being a part of me. But I do not, and I repeat, I do not want to attach myself to everybody else on their levels. I don't want to entangle in everybody else's problems. I don't want everybody's energy on me. I just don't want it. I want to put myself in a better position mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially, physically. So many things. I have to get rid of this procrastination spirit, because I have that big. I have to get rid of the feeling of fear. There's still some things that I'm going to work on. But in the meantime, y'all, your girl is setting herself up for some greatness. I guess y'all got to stay tuned to kind of see where else things is going to go. I got an interview that I'm going to be working towards. And my first live will be April 7th. That's the first Sunday of April. So stay tuned. Trina, aka Queen Motivation. I'm going to bring some new things to my channel. It's a lot that's about to take place. So if y'all with me, be with me. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all your support. Like this channel, love this channel, share this channel, subscribe to this channel, support me on so many different levels, however you can, however you see fit. But just to let y'all know that this journey was amazing. It was emotional. It was crazy. You know, it was so many different things. But it's the fact that I did it, and I feel okay to go on. I feel good to go on. So that's going to be the title for this closure of March 31st. I'll drop a little short just to kind of connect people to come to this video. But that's what it's called. It feels good to get this closure. and get on with my life and be at peace with myself and forget everybody else who got a problem with me. That is their problem. I am I say ready, y'all. I am ready and willing to do whatever I got to do to continue to stay afloat and stay ahead of myself. Until next time, you guys stay up, stay blessed, stay easy. It's your girl, Queen Motivation, signing off. Y'all be easy and go be great on purpose.